welcome, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. But no, what is it? How does it go? Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. No, welcome, boys and girls, children of all ages. No, whatever. Anyways, welcome to the channel. I'm Roger&Risa's over there. We're at the Mexican restaurant shop, getting a sample. Well, Lisa wants to try. I want to try it too, but I'm not so hungry right now. We got stuff to do. So, anyways, today, part of the review series. My iPad screen broke, so we're getting it repaired at the local shop here, and I'm gonna do a review and see how good they did the repair work. So let's take a look at the after. I don't have the before shot, unfortunately, because I put it into the shop. So, but we'll take a look and yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so welcome to the review series. What we're going to do is talk about this iPad that I dropped on the floor earlier today. Kind of like, it dropped like this and it shattered the whole face. The instant it dropped and landed, I knew the sound was broken glass. It's kind of, for a second, praying it wasn't, but the sound I heard at first was, yeah, I definitely knew it was broken glass. So anyways, this is going to be the raw unveiling. We're going to take these off, or take this sheet off and take a look. So I just went to a local shop to have it, have the screen replaced only, because everything else inside was pretty much okay. So yeah, like I said, no issues here. Everything seems to be in working order. Just a new screen. So I think this is quite common for a lot of people, changing the screen. Everything else inside is good. So it is an older iPad, and for a second I was debating whether I should pay for a replacement, the screen to replace, or buy a new tablet. And it was going to be $90 to replace the screen, and I was like calculating in my head how much it's going to be a kind of an older, used, kind of refurbished, and I just saw $500, $600, dollars going out the window when I could keep the same one here, which is still good. I don't use it for anything, just a little internet and things like that. So I don't really need a new fancy tablet. So yeah, I did the calculations in my head. $90 for this, which is still very good, functional, no problems. Or buy a whole new one for a lot more. I didn't even look at the price. I already knew it was going to be pretty pricey. And I'm actually going to take a look later on to see what the prices are for a new tablet, any tablet, Android or whatever. So, I was thinking of getting a smaller one too, but yeah, that's something I'll do later on. Anyways, just looking at the screen, yeah, it looks good. I don't know what to say about the screen. So we'll talk about the shop a little bit. So it was a small kind of small shop in a small mall, just a local business. I looked them up on the internet, and they said they replace screens. I just walked right in and asked him, can you replace it? And at first it was in Japanese, so he couldn't he couldn't see what kind of version I had, and then I had to switch it over to English, and then he could see the version. So, and then he took a look on the price scale. iPad, what was it? iPad 7th generation or something, I think, or iPad. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but it was an older one. He said, yeah, he had the screen. They asked me what color. I go, I don't care. I'll have white, and then they gave me white. And then it would be done the same day, in a couple hours. So the service was really good. The price I thought was reasonable. I've done this before in Japan for my smartphone to replace the screen, and it was a lot more expensive, but I think I added some kind of screen protection, blah 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 or something, which probably made it more expensive. But yeah, for $90, just a new screen. It's not a very new tablet. I don't use it that much, so I think for the price, or the price of getting a new screen versus a new tablet, which I probably would have, I don't know, I'm not sure. I was trending that way, so it's much cheaper to do it this way. So I think the only thing that I kind of noticed at the end when I went to pay for it which kind of concerned me. He kept saying my name, hey, thank you, Roger. And like, at first I didn't think too much of it, you know, because at Walmart you have your name tag and just people call you by your name. And then when I got home, or I think when I was driving home, I thought like, wow, maybe he found something in my tablet, because I didn't lock it at the time. I wasn't thinking, I just wanted it repaired. So it was an unsecured tablet, so I'm a little bit concerned about that. Plus, he said he knew my name, but that could have been just from the credit card, because I just paid on the credit card. So I think that's what may have been the thing, and I'm just overthinking things. So, but anyways, yeah. So we'll give the rating. The price was pretty good, I thought. It seemed reasonable. The service was good. The guy was friendly. You know, we had a good chit chat. At the end, the other guy, I think the guy who actually does the repair, was really friendly. Like I said, he called me by my name, and you know, he said, "Spread the word. Here's my card. Take, you know, things like that." So I thought it was really good. It was nearby the house, and it looks like good work. So I'll give it a 5-star. You know, overall on my experience with that, everything I wanted, I got. So decent price, good service, really fast. So yeah, 5 stars for I gotta plug the name. Here's the name. No. No. I can't find it. But I'll figure out. I'll maybe try to put a link. Maybe. So, anyways, out.